our third installment of 95 series, The Breakdown. Today we'll be discussing everything that you might have missed or just would like a deeper explanation on in episode 3.
I swear this music is all in my blood.
Yo, I give y'all the signal. Y'all already know what to do.
P, I just hope you give me the signal, G's.
Yo, chill, bro. If they come cool, we come cool. Ain't no need for the drama.
Our first scene, we have Red Morgue, Young P, and Los. They pull up to Philadelphia. They run into Frost. Frost was able to get him into the club without checking anything. That's cool. But of course, as you can see here, he does make sure that he has his weapon also. But, he had to kind of let him in because they had a few bricks on him. So, of course, he didn't want them to be checked out and like, wait, what the hell is this? What are we doing here? So he let him get in. But that just lets you know right away how much pull Frost actually has. He doesn't even have to, not only himself not get checked, but he's allowed to let whomever come up into the spot however they want to. All right, so they walk in, they see somebody getting beat up and thrown out of a window, and then they go into a nice little discussion. Frost is actually trying to introduce Young P to an entire different situation where he can expand to an entire other state, in this case Virginia. He has a cousin who's from Philadelphia but migrated to Virginia. Maybe business related, maybe not, whatever. Either way, he has a whole new connection which could really be profitable for Young P. Young P realizes that and is definitely with the situation. However, Frost does have a little catch. Young P asked him if he wanted parts of the situation. He doesn't want parts, but he does want him to get somebody out of the way for him. He has a couple of cats he has problems with in Philadelphia, and he does not want to be connected to it in any way. So we'll get a chance to see how that irons out.
Section. Get where I'm coming from. I told him about your prices and how good the work was, so he wants some of that like yesterday.
You know what I'm saying, bro? What you trying to get out of this?
Well, with the shit you got, we good out here. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm trying to expand though. You know what I mean? Got a couple dudes in the way of that. And with my current situation, trying to set up shop and all that, I don't need no heat falling back on me. So what I need for you to do, send a couple hitters through, you know what I'm saying, clear the lane for me.
Whoa. I'm saying you moving kind of fast, bro. You need to link that up first. Like, what's brother's name?
They call him the 6th man. You know what I mean? I'll send you all this info and everything over, you know what I mean? But you got me on that though, right?
You know what I'm saying, bro? You move like you say you moving. I mean, I put it together.
All right, but listen, don't take too long, man. I need this thing done like ASAP. All right, so love.
I fell in love with the money and I made that bitch my wife. But I ain't change her. Turned up on my hustle and I started living life. But I ain't change her.
Here with me today is Bill Harvey. Hello, Mr. Harvey.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Well, thanks for having me.
All right, for this scene we have Mayor Brown and his campaign manager Roundtree. They so happen to be watching TV, and guess who shows up? Nova Good on News 12. She's talking to Bill Harvey, the new potential mayor for Newark. So there's a campaign going on, and obviously this can cause a lot of issues for everyone. Mayor Brown doesn't necessarily appreciate that. Actually, he's pissed. He knows that this guy has to get out of the way, so guess who he calls?
The children are in shelters. A lot of homeless that's going down. I mean, I'm trying to make change for a better North and bring better changes to the city and for the people. Okay? So, Mayor Brown, I'm coming for you. Just remember that. I'm the next mayor, and I will make change to North and make a better North.
Well, thank you very much. Anything else?
One love. Stop killing.
This is Nova Good reporting from City Hall. Reporting out.
Yo, you see this shit? Well, he's got a good point. I mean, you just need to put your face out there, get in touch with the people. With the murder rate up 21% in just a year, that's a staggering number. I mean, you might want to look into that. I mean, this is just your typical smearing campaign. You're up 4 points, but the target demographic that we're losing is mostly women.
You know what? You stick to that number stuff, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
I don't know what you're so worried about. We can still come back. I mean, we can fix some numbers. That dude not even that nice on camera. I mean, he ugly.
Rustin, the real
Look at all this money we
bitches,
got,
man.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, but look, we gotta
Hey,
look at the big
Rockford.
picture. The money is the money that they split up, not for y'all to endorse. I know they're gonna do it. I know they're gonna do it.
Hey, yo, bro, man.
Come on, answer that door.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, matter of fact.
Fucking door.
Now we have Young P, and he's talking with a couple of his peoples, right? And Smooth shows up. Of course, it's always a tense situation as soon as Smooth shows up, right? Now he comes in, he doesn't want to shake hands, second time for this guy. And of course, nobody really appreciates that. So now he already upset the pot by just entering the room. He does talk to P, him and P have their own relationship, which is cool. So that's fine. They're talking about a situation now. He has a major problem with Bill Harvey. Bill Harvey needs to get out of here. He has pictures of him, and he lets him know, hey, listen, I need you to put a hitter on this right away because this is going to pose a serious problem for us. And that happens. But, side note, he realizes that Young P is just running around in the streets doing whatever. Young P is having a struggle between him being a boss and him being just a goon. This is a major struggle for him. He does his boss abilities well. However, he can't really seem to shake his street aspect off of him. He likes to put his own work in, and he feels it to be just fitting for him to run somebody down in the middle of the street and shoot him. That's the everyday life of Young P. Smooth disagrees. He thinks that right now he should have people specifically delegated to do these type of orders, but guess what? Young P doesn't really get that just yet. We'll see how that plays out.
Oh, man, I need some more grip, bro. This shit taking longer than I thought.
What do you mean you need more money?
Look, man, I wasn't asking, man.
What?
You know what a syndicate?
I gotta stop messing with these gangsters.
For this particular scene, we have Jawi and one of his partners sitting on Sharpshooter. He calls up the mayor and tells him, hey, listen, this dude is a little bit more of a problem than I needed to be. Guess what? I want some more money. The mayor, he doesn't really like that, but what are you going to do? What's got to be done, it's got to be done. You can't really negotiate with thugs anyhow, right? Okay. Now we have Sharpshooter. He's on the phone with Kaiser. Frantic Kaiser, mind you. Oh no, they have a picture of my family and blah, blah, blah. Sharpshooter's like, what do they look like? And guess what? Jawi pulls up and starts to dump at him immediately. Sharpshooter does some type of a matrix move and is able to get away from it miraculously. But upon landing, you realize that he's pretty pissed. And he's probably not going to take this situation lightly.
Shit looking dry. Workers on their last.
Yo, P, that's them right there?
Yeah, that looked like them. That's the car they said they was gonna be in. Yo, these cats try any type of funny shit, bro.
Take their fucking head off. You gotta tell me that.
As you should.
You need this bitch your head up.
Quite work. What's the good? Please want this drink.
Hey, yo, Philly. If I so much get a bad vibe from these cats, I'm sending them back to yesterday.
We alright, man. We alright. Just watching, though. Alright? We good.
Young P and Red Morgue arrive in Virginia. Now you have Philly, Frost's cousin, and Spaz eagerly awaiting them, or not so eagerly. Spaz is really not sold on this whole Newark thing. He doesn't really trust outsiders or new people in general. Philly is.
So you Young
let's get
P,
their
I
money.
take it.
And we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah.
My cousin
They call
did
me
recommend
Philly
it to me,
right
so
here,
they
bro.
must be
This my
okay.
hitter Spaz right here.
They meet, they agree.
It's my hitter. It's Red Morgue.
Philly wants to go ahead and say, hey, well, we can show you how we turn up out here.
Look, I know y'all been on
Moore's
that
like,
road,
no,
man. I know y'all
all
gonna get something
business.
to eat. I got the turn up set up for the night.
Spaz
Man, y'all ain't trying to get this work.
kind of put his
That's what we
antennas
down
up at
here
that
for.
point.
All business, huh?
And
Nah,
we'll
not all
see how
business.
this plays.
It's business first, though.
Respect that. Let's just handle this. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit out the way first. Then we'll fuck with y'all on some turn up shit. Feel me?
All right, well, I got this set up here in the trap, man. All you gotta do is just follow me.
What's good, Abe? It's hot as a motherfucker out here, man. Sweating like two rats fucking in a wool sock, man.
Ain't shit, bro. You know how I do, man. But check this out right here, though. You heard about them boys from Philly coming down with all that work?
Coming down here.
Yeah.
Shit, we gonna have to see them and give them a warm welcome to Virginia.
Abe the Don and K Justice. These are your neighborhood stick-up kids. They don't just stick up regular pedestrians on the street. They go for the big-time drug dealers or anybody who's getting real money out here. So, of course, it's a little more intricate than just random shoot-ups and everything else. They have to go out there, plan, and orchestrate the whole situation. They somehow get wind of the people from Newark coming down with a lot of money or something worth money, and they want to handle it. So guess what? They're already talking about it, and in the meantime they say, hey, well, what about those dudes from Virginia Beach? We might as well go ahead and get them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Getting this money over here, baby. Getting
Of course.
this money, no, man.
That's how we do it. You expect the company?
Man,
Like,
man, I bad this bad jank last night.
oh,
man.
yeah? You got
What?
those? Okay.
Man, you said bring them through? Shit, all right. You already know how we do, boy.
Right, in this particular scene, we introduce Virginia Beach. Now we have Vince Loyal and Easy Money. They're talking about getting a whole bunch of bread, and guess what? Look who shows up. We have our friends Abe the Don and K Justice. They are held up at gunpoint, and they take all their money, all their work,
It's gonna get
and
hot
leave
this
them there.
motherfucking weekend. Y'all be cool, playboy.
Yeah, 100 miles per hour moving in the fast lane. Jake's on my ass trying to lock me in the cage. What I do, start the wheel, hit the interstate. Grab my phone, call my niggas, tell them switch states. They riding round, asking neighbors about us. Flashing all these pictures of descriptions of us. We can't budge, bend, break or fold. Cause I got bigger plans than Bishop and up Swole. I done been there once, I ain't trying to go back. I put that on my life in the trailer.
Yo, y'all boys strapped, right?
Yeah, I'm strapped. I don't never leave home without it, dog. What's up?
Nah, I'm saying we going to the hood. That's all. You know what I mean?
All right, we have Philly, Spaz, Red Morgue, and Young P. They're all sitting down in the car. Philly asks them if they're strapped. They're like, yeah. Morris like, dude, is there something we need to know? Spaz is like, oh, you scared? And, you know, so now we have another tense situation. And they don't really tell them very much. They just say, hey, we're in the hood. This is probably how you should roll. Now, they go there, and Morgue and P, they're still a little bit confused as to what's going on with the situation. In their minds, they're just thinking like, hey, we're going to go meet somebody, whatever. So he says, hey, it's locked. Moore's like, why don't you just knock on it? And then here we go with Philly. He's like, you're right. Kicks the door down. Now, this is just about where Young P and Red Morgue finally find out what's really happening here. They realize that, okay, they're probably not meeting some friends. This is actually a robbery.
Wow.
Appreciate you, partner.
Coming back for that, though.
Yeah.
Coming back for that, bro.
All right, that's the end of our installment 3 of the 95 series breakdown. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Next time.